Good morning. Welcome to the Closers Cafe. It's a Thursday morning, October 2nd. It is a crazy day for me. I'll explain why and what all is going on in just a minute. Before that, though, let me get everything sort of set up here and make sure that we've got everybody tuned in that might want to tune in. So this morning, I am going to work through promoting a new listing, specifically reverse prospecting to agents that have clients that their search criteria fits this new listing. And time permitting, I may do some other marketing for that new listing. This morning it is coming soon. Tomorrow morning it'll be live. Got my first showing request on it already. I expect more as well. I want to make this a habit, so I'm going to put it right up front here. In the comments, please, I would like you to post two things. Number one, a win from the last 24 hours. A win from the last 24 hours. And number two, what action are you going to take today to grow your business? Now, it might be actions. For example, Tuesday morning, we did a marathon session. And the intention that I said at the beginning of that was that I would reach out to at least 20 investors for 3 different properties that I was looking to get sold. And what I was committing to was the action, not the result. There's some good things, some fun things happening from that work already. And in fact, one of the reasons why I started the live session early this morning and I have to bounce off early is because from one of the live sessions, I think it was 2 Thursdays ago, where I literally just went into the MLS and I was looking for deals. I was looking for properties that might be a good deal. From that day, or maybe it was a Tuesday, I don't remember, ended up connecting with a listing agent who had has 5 co-living properties, investment type properties. I got some information about those. I found a couple of potential co-living investors that might be interested in that. And this morning, starting at 10 a.m., I am showing those 5 properties to an investor, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. We might put together a whole package deal. Maybe he'll be interested in just one. Maybe he'll be interested in a couple. Maybe he'll be interested in all 5. I'll keep you posted as to where that goes. And then this afternoon at 1 o'clock, I have a meeting with a motivated seller. It's a lead that I actually called Tuesday morning on the live stream. Ended up connecting with them. I've had multiple conversations. And then on our way to Kentucky, my father-in-law and I are driving to Kentucky. We're going to drive a little over halfway tonight and the rest in the morning to watch my son play tomorrow afternoon at University of Louisville. On our way, I am going to show a 2-unit down 81 to another investor that I picked up that was from Tuesday. So all of that happened from Tuesday. On Tuesday, I spoke to a motivated seller of a multi-unit. Then I used the tool that I've been sharing frequently here to find the active investors. And actually, you know what? I think that one came from a Facebook post. That person actually texted me from a Facebook post I made into some groups. So I'm going to share that since I mentioned it. I'll do a deeper dive on that and we'll dig into that. Big favor in the comments, 1 win from the last day and 1 action, 1 thing you're committing to do to take action on today to grow your business. I have a listing that is going live tomorrow morning. I got it in coming soon last night. The seller, his work schedule is kind of rough. He works, I think it's 3rd shift. And there are times where, like, I don't know, I was pretty sure we were going to go live this week, but he wasn't confirming and we needed to get pictures. We're actually getting pictures later this morning. And he finally got back to me yesterday and was like, yeah, we're good. full steam ahead. I really wish he would have let me know over the weekend, but whatever. Here we are. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to go and build my reverse prospecting list for this. I have a feeling it's going to be a big list. So I'm going to log into Bright. I'm going to log into Bright and I'm going to show how I get the list, how I use AI to organize it and put it into a nice data file for me, and then how we send out email and text message to the people on the list. That is, if I can log in. I don't know why it doesn't want to load for me here. What's going on with the NMLS? 1 second. Let's try again here. If not, I might pivot to sharing a couple of other things. All right. Is it just that it won't open anything, or? Oh, okay. Well, while I'm waiting for Bright to work the way it's supposed to work, let me share with you the post that I made that got me the investor client that I'm showing the 2-unit to tonight. And it was a similar post that got me the client that I'm showing the 5 properties this afternoon. So I belong to some local groups here. That's not what I want. I want the post. Oh, yeah. So here was the post. In the market for a turnkey 2-unit in the Shippensburg area, shoot me a DM or text me at this number. And Seth texted me and had a little brief conversation. And now I have him, we're going to go check out one of, I sent him 2 multis that I thought could be a good fit for him. And I am going to show him that property this afternoon on our way to, I think tonight we're stopping in Charleston, West Virginia. Not Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston, West Virginia. Here is the post that led to the client that I'm showing the 5 properties to this morning at 10 a.m. Simple stuff. Who do you know that might be interested? Shoot me a DM or call or text me at this number. And then this is just an image I made with Canva. 3 turnkey co-living investment properties available in Central PA. DM me or text me at this number. Multiple conversations, got them all the details. And now we are checking out not 3, but 5 of them today. All right. Is Bright willing to cooperate? What is going on with Bright MLS right now? What is the deal? This is definitely going to throw me for a loop here. Let's see if it will work in an incognito window. This also, what the heck's going on here? Okay. This also gives me a chance to let you know our mastermind yesterday. Man, it was great. It was kind of like a 3-part mastermind. I shared updates to Swipe for Leads. Man, Sean has absolutely crushed some killer updates and upgrades to it. So I shared those. Then we went into branded Google PPC ads, which that replay is live on the Josh Schoenly Coaching YouTube channel. You can check that out, whenever. Let me know what you think of it. And then the last half is related to Swipe for Leads. David Glogger in Houston, Texas. I always forget. I think it's Gloger. Sorry, David. I know you're probably watching too. So my apologies. He had his first conversation with a Swipe for Leads lead. And so he was asking for information on, okay, what do I do now based upon the interaction? And we did a deep dive on that. I'm going to release that part of the mastermind probably tomorrow or maybe even tonight, depending on if I can get it edited. And I think that'll be super valuable if you're stuck, meaning, you have people that are raising their hand saying, well, yeah, I might be open to an offer or whatever. And you're like, oh, now what do I do? I think that'll be super helpful for that. All right. I was able to get in here. So this is Bright MLS. I'm going to go view listings. I got to grab my, where is it? Coming soon listings right here. And I'm going to go reverse prospect. And I was right. We got a lot of them. Holy simoleons. Go here. So I'm copying all of this information. Man, it is a lot of them. copying them all. And where is the window that I want? Here it is. Okay. And now I'm going to go to Chat GPT. I'm going to try Chat GPT. If it doesn't work, I might have to use Manus. Sometimes when I paste in that much information and data, Chat gets confused for whatever reason, but we'll try this first. Whoops. We'll try this first. And what the heck? I want to. No, I want a new chat. Must have had something saved. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. There we go. Okay, so I got that pasted in, and now I need to paste in the prompt. Why did it jump down on me? And the prompt that I use, I just go and find it here in my previous chats. Create CSV from data. And the prompt is very simply, can you create a CSV from the following data that includes first name, last name, email, and phone number for each contact? Paste that in and enter. And I'll just make sure, sometimes I have to double check that it's working correctly. Actually, you should always double check the output of any AI that you're using to make sure that it's not hallucinating. That's an actual, that's a real thing. AI hallucination, like as crazy as that sounds, it is real. Okay, it's working here. It's working here. And what I'm going to do with the output is I'm going to then load it up to my cold outreach CRM. I use something called the Pro Edge CRM. It's a white label version of Go High Level. And if you'd like to check it out and try it out, probably easiest just to reach out to me and I can get you a link to do that. And we can also discuss strategy, meaning like, does it even make sense for you to do that? I think that would make sense. Okay. It's still analyzing. I may have to pivot to using Manus for this. We'll see. Manus is like my next favorite AI tool right now. I use it when there's more data and more information. It just does a better job of handling that. And if you need a link, an invite to Manus, let me know. I think it's manus.im, but I've got an invite link that I can send you. Well, this is taking forever, so I'm going to go over here. Yeah, I'm going to go new task and see if, so I'm going to, it could just be that my computer needs reset because it seems like a lot of different things are kind of slow on my computer right now. Let's see what we get here. And which is faster. It's like a race, except chat had a huge head start, right? It's the tortoise and the hare. Let's see here. And in the meantime, did we get any output from here? No, it's still working. Still trying. And what I'm going to do with the output, I'm going to upload it into my cold outreach CRM, and then I'm going to schedule out the communication, the emails and text messages to start going out tomorrow morning. And I drip those out because it seems to be optimal for deliverability. Okay, well, Manus won. Let's make sure that this looks right. This all looks right. I'm going to do one thing, though. Can you change names that are all caps to proper case? I don't want to be, I don't want it to look like I'm yelling at people using their, because I do include their first name in both the text and email scripts that I send out. So I don't want to, I don't know why it's all caps in there. they should fix that for themselves in our MLS, but whatever. Let's see what we got here. Oh, well, this one populated now too. Let's see. So you can use either one. It did end up spitting out the output. There's 237. That's pretty significant. I'm going to cancel that. Let's see here if it fixed the proper case. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to download, and I'm going to go over here, and we're going to go to contacts, and I'm going to choose import contacts. I'm going to hit next. I'm going to choose the file. That's the right one. I'm going to upload that, and it should automatically find first name, last name, email, phone number, which it did. Next. Now we're going to add tags to imported contacts. And the tag I'm going to use is 3763 Montour. That's the street. RP for reverse prospect list. 37, and that's just my naming structure that I like to use. You can use whatever you want. I'm going to click this checkbox here and start bulk import. And I'm going to close out of some of these other windows because it'll bog things down. And let me see. No comments yet. People, come on. In the comments, share one win from the last day and one action that you are committing to today to grow your business. Something you're going to do today to grow your business, not the result. Just the actual action item. Okay, it can take like a minute or two for the import to finish and the data to actually be there. Let's see if it's done. I'm going to go and find the tag. 3763 on tour. 153. I don't know that it finished yet. There could have been dupes in there as well. Yeah, see, it's not done yet. So we got to kill time here. Let me think of what else I can share. So what I'm going to do is I'll just talk through some of the other promotional things that I'm going to do. I followed the same process that I shared earlier in the week, promoting the listing. I will post it on Nextdoor. I'll post it on my Facebook business page and then share it into as many relevant groups as possible. I'll share it on my Google business profile. I will email and even text it out to my own database to generate interest there as well. And what else will I do in this case? This morning, on my way to show the 5 investment properties, I'm going to get the sign out and I will take a picture of that. So that I can use that with the coming soon post that I'll make today, which if I had already had that, I would do that on the live stream here today, but I don't have that image yet. So I'll have to do that a little later. It's almost done processing. My computer must be bogged down, way down today. It usually doesn't take quite that long. So that is what I will do. And then this is a property that could be a good investment property. And it potentially could work for someone that wants to fix and flip it, or someone that just wants to put minimal work into it. And I mean like really minimal, and could rent it out. So I will use the same software that I used earlier this week to find who are the potential active investors in the area. And I will proactively reach out to them as well. That'll happen tomorrow morning or maybe this afternoon. Friday morning is not ideal to be reaching out to investors about deals. They're starting to think about the weekend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is usually better days. Okay, that is, it's done importing. So there's a couple of action, there's a couple of actions I run on these. So number one, so I choose all of them, select all, and then I want to do, there's something called the phone validator workflow. So I want to do that. That means basically what that does is it verifies that it's a a phone that has a that is a cell phone that can be delivered. It's not foolproof, but usually it works. And then I'm doing the bulk email verification as well. And that will check that that is a good working email. So it's going to take a couple of minutes for those to work as well. Look at this. Bravo, Cindy. Cindy said, I got the $1.3 million listing from yesterday. So Cindy shared Tuesday morning. Her win was a $1.3 million listing appointment that she got from a Z buyer lead, which is one of several motivated seller lead providers that I use and recommend. You can see my full list of recommended providers, as well as I have my full follow-up sequence and a deep dive session on the whole process that I follow with those, which actually the appointment, this is wonderful. This is serendipity here. The appointment I have this afternoon is a Z buyer lead as well. So, and the complete list of recommended resources, my recommended, are in the description above or below this video. But bravo and congrats. Today, I'm doing a lot of little things, getting reviews for my last couple of transactions and revamping the format of my newsletter. Thanks for sharing, Cindy. That gives me another opportunity to ask you all to comment below with one win from the last day and one thing you're going to do, one action item you're going to do today to grow your business. And it could be like maybe it's more than one thing, meaning it could be that I'm going to reach out to 5 past clients or 3 potential investors, or I'm going to send out my deal of the week email to my entire database, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I'm saying it could be a single action, or it could be multiple things. Okay. Now that I have this all cleaned up and ready to roll, I'm going to go pull the tag again. And I'm going to go SMS good. So I have 274 good cell phones. 274. If I send one an hour, how long will that take? That will take 4.5 hours. I'm going to split it up between this afternoon and tomorrow morning. So here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to select all. Whoops. I'm going to select all. And I'm going to send SMS. I'm going to say, okay to proceed. I'm going to choose my phone number. And I'm going to go over here and find my template or the scripting that I use. So I'm going to go and find one of these conversations so I can, okay. I need to actually save these, but whatever. Eventually I'll do that. So here's my script, and I need to insert their first name. So I'm putting in, so it'll, hey, first name, it's Josh with EXP. Seems like you have a client who might be interested. A client who might be interested in our new listing at 3763 Montour Street, Lanker Manor. That's the subdivision. So, hey, first name, it's Josh with EXP. Seems like you have a client who might be interested in our new listing at 3763 Montour Street in Lanker Manor. If so, you can schedule through showing time if they'd like to check it out. Thanks. All right. And I'm going to send this in drip mode. And I'm going to call this 3763 Montour RP text. And actually, I'm going to copy this because I want to have it. I want to have the email somewhat match it. Although I have another email template that I'll use as well. Batch quantity. We want to send one at a time. We want to send one every minute. And I want to start actually here, right here. I'm going to start it this afternoon. So this afternoon, actually, 12, yeah, I'll just run it this afternoon. So I'm just going to run it. I was going to break it up between this afternoon and tomorrow morning, but I'll just run it and it'll go into the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. So I'm going to send that. I'm just running math in my head is what I was, because I was for one a minute, 273. When will the last one go out? And it'll be around 5 o'clock, I think, if I'm doing the math right. So that's fine. Next, I'm going to go back to my filters and I'm going to make sure I'm going to send this to all of my valid email addresses. So I'm going to go find the valid, and it should be most of them, but yeah, it's almost all of them. So I'm going to go send email. I'm going to call this 3763 Montour RP email. I don't remember if I have an email script for this. And for this, for the subject line, I go and get the exact subject line as if it would look if sending through the MLS. So I just copy and paste that. And this is my RP email script. Just listed 1.5 split level in Lanker Manor, CD East High School. And I'm going to get the URL for it. Pics and more details coming soon is what I'm typing out. Due to the seller's work schedule, we're only able to offer showings tomorrow, Friday afternoon, and Saturday from 12 to 9 p.m. You can request through showing time. As simple as what I'm doing seems, I am telling you, without question, this generates me more activity, more showings, more interest than when I don't do this. Look, so many agents are they're just lazy, or they're busy, or they're distracted. And a little reminder or nudge like this can mean the interest between, or the difference between getting absolute top dollar for your client and getting offers quickly and getting it sold quickly and not. I mean, it literally, that can make the difference. So I'm going to send this in drip mode. I'm going to start sending this now, I think. I mean, I'm just going to start emailing this now. Why is it saying that? 8:51. All right, 8:56. I don't know. You have to, like, if you're scheduling it out, it has to be, I think it has to be like, it has to start 10 minutes or more out. If you want these templates, comment below or shoot me a DM. I think I put those in a Google Doc for David the other day, these examples, but I'd be happy to put these in a Google Doc for you as well. I'm going to do one thing here before I forget. Part of our strategy on this one, because of the seller's work schedule and because we want to create an auction-like environment around it, which I do on a lot of these types of properties, we have limited showing availability. So I'm going to go and change the setting in showing time because I forgot to do this yesterday to allow for overlapping showings. And I forget where that is. It is allow scheduling overlaps. Yes, please tell the showing agent ahead of time. That's what I'm going to choose and hit save. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to publish. And there we go. Okay, a couple of things, and then I'm going to wrap up because I just have a crazy busy day. This is what David is committing to: create a Galveston County new construction landing page and post this into all social platforms and Nextdoor. Oh, you did that. I have a dozen contacts in my database that I'll reach out to this morning. Right on. Also, going into swipe for leads and get 5 fresh leads and send emails to them. Beautiful. I also viewed an off-market property right around the corner and send out this new off-market deal of the week. Yes, yes. When you meet with sellers that are off-market, absolutely, you should be looking to find, turn those into opportunities. For example, I had one yesterday, 245, went through, it's tenant occupied. I got pictures. I'm going to make a creative offer to the seller, and I'm also going to see if we can get him a traditional offer option. So in that scenario, I have been using a tool called Investor Base. If you want to check it out and use it for yourself, please reach out to me first so I can give you some context on it and can get you a better deal on it. I can get you a free trial, a reduced rate on the first month, and some extra, benefits, etc. So this is the property I looked at. Here are the potential investor landlords that I'm going to reach out to see if they would be interested in the property. I don't have a ton, but there are 3 at least. I will also post something like this, turnkey off market. So these are on market, so I didn't put off market, but I would put something like off market turnkey single family rental property in Enola. DM me or text me at this number. And so I'm going to do that as well on that one. And after I meet with the potential seller this afternoon, I'm going to do that. And I have another 3 unit that I need to do that for. Some of that is going to fall into next week because I'm just busy, busy in a good way. Busy, busy, busy. I am going to, I'm going to bring this plane in for a landing because I got to get to it. I got to get to my appointments and so forth. And also this afternoon, make sure that we depart on time to go. Crazy stuff. So we're driving to Charleston, West Virginia tonight, a little over halfway. Then we're driving the rest of the way tomorrow to watch Caden, my oldest, play. He's got a 3 o'clock doubleheader against Eastern Kentucky at home at Louisville. Then we're going to drive another 5 hours after the game to then Saturday morning drive the rest of the way to my oldest daughter's softball tournament in Richmond, and then I'll be back sometime on Sunday, and then I'll be back live. I don't know if there'll be a live tomorrow. It depends on I don't know. We'll see. I may go live. I may not. If not, there's plenty of great stuff you can check out, and I'll be adding more sessions or replays, tutorials, etc. on the Josh Schoenly Coaching YouTube channel. If you have not checked out Swipe for Leads, some significant improvements we just made. Check it out, swipeforleads.com. Real quick here, I'll show you. There's a bunch of cool things that we just added. We added an activity dashboard. So it's not just like once and done that you're hitting these folks, that you're continuing to reach them. Also, that you can check the lead count. You can check when you set your criteria. You can check the lead count, right? To see how many of this type of lead are there still available that I haven't already saved as a lead. And then the activity feed, when you go to your saved folks, when you go to your saved feeds and you view the lead, you can see all the contact info, but then it will tell you the next activity. So right here, I'm going to tap to send an email to this lead. And then, I can just send that. Boom, bang. Okay. All right. Really good stuff. I appreciate you all. If you have any questions, call or text me 717-571-0456, or shoot me a DM or drop a comment below, whatever works for you. I appreciate you all. I think I said that already. But I do. Cindy, congrats. David, good stuff. Hank, I appreciate you being vulnerable enough to be the guinea pig on some of the sessions recently. And I hope you all crush the rest of your week. And if I don't see you live tomorrow, I will see you live Monday morning.